And hello! Welcome to the Melissa Show, which means lots of chaos and unorganized thoughts and just random stuff. That's what that means. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Hope you enjoy the show tonight. Alright guys, I am going to do what I've been promising to do because a couple of people have asked me, and that's show you how to make my simple little, see, random stuff in my brain now, squirrel, okay, to make simple little dividers for your happy planner, A5 person, whatever you've got, whatever you want to make, planners for, you can do. Some of my stuff, like this one, I used, just regular old scrap book paper and then put something on top of it. But you can also, and then I laminated it. You can also use old Happy Planner dividers that you thought was pretty. What I did here is I taped two back to back and made one, and then I laminated it, put a sticker on the top of it. And then you can always just, this I made on Canva, little design program I have on my phone. Anybody can download it. It's free to download. It has some free stuff to use if you want to upgrade to, basically almost all access thing is like $12.99. But anyway, I made that on here and it's got my pretty name, and then I just cut it out to fit in my planner. And so you need a couple of things depending upon what you have. If you want to do Happy Planner, then you have to have the Happy Planner hole punch, which I am kind of not finding right now. But anyway, I've got a couple, thanks to a couple of my viewers. So you either need that, and then, if you want to laminate them, you have to laminate it. You don't have to design your own if you don't want to by any means. Like I said, just use scrapbook paper, which is what I have here. So very, very simple. Okay, so what I do first, and this one I'm going to make for my A5 KKK, the one that I use for my medical stuff. It's not, I don't really decorate it. This is just basic with appointments and notes from doctor's offices and things like that. So I don't do much of stuff in here. I put symptoms, medication, doctors, appointments, that kind of thing. But just for the sake of this video, I did make this one. I made this on my Canva because it matched really well. And I made this and put the little flowers on it and put my name there. And then I laminated it. So that's the opening part to this. And I am going to take out one of the dividers. I'm working around my tripod here, guys. So if you see me reach funny, that's why. Take out a divider. Set this over to the side. And flip this over to the back. Now, you can do it one or two ways. You can either make it two different sides. Just leave the side blank and white. You can get the two-sided scrapbooking paper, which I have some of that in places too, that's got a design on one side, design on the other, and that way you have two designs. Or you can like paste two different designs together. You can design your own, like I said, on Canva. But for A5, let me see if this will work. I've never actually done this. For the A5, I actually think that this might fold over to the point that you can use it, because I have done that with some. All right, get my pen. Now, if you were not going to use it that way, it wouldn't matter. However you want to do it, you can do the same thing with the Happy Planner. Just mark the top, mark the side. If you were doing it in the middle, you'd want to mark both sides. Then you have to have a paper trimmer, of course. This is going to be difficult to do because this is going to stick out. Okay. not going to be in frame as well as I'd like for it to be, but it's going to have to be good enough for right now. Line your lines up very well. Da 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 da. Then we're going to go in here. Da 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 da. Oops, I missed a little bit of it. Shocker. I made a mistake. Not me, not Melissa. Okay, and since we're going to line them up, then we will take the ones we just made and we will trim so that they're evenly matched. Now, I am anything but proficient in any of this because, well, because I'm me. The main reason. All right. And see how crooked they are? Yeah, that's because Melissa, in her left-handed world, just doesn't always do so well with things like this. That's why I'm like, you know, I have some people that want to purchase them from me, and I kind of feel bad because I know they're going to end up, you know, crazy looking. They just are because it's me. Crazy looking. Crazy looking me. All right, and then you can paste them together. You can use washi tape and tape them together. Really, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. And then so it'll be a double-sided one. Actually, I like using this one the best. I've got two of the 6 hole punchers. This one I like because it lines it up perfectly. It doesn't expect me to do it. Well, look there. One of them didn't go down. I guess it does expect me to do it. What? Oh, no, it did. It did. I'm blind. There we go. It's not easy being me. Not easy at all. So, trying to decide what I want to do from here. Do I want to use washi tape? Do I want to just glue it? I think I'll just glue it if I can find some of my glue. I have tons of glue, all of which usually ends up drying up on me at some point. Okay, let's see if I can line this up with the glue. This is supposed to be crazy glue, craft, and it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. It's kind of disappointing, actually. Oh, see? Look at that. It did not even glue it whatsoever. What am I doing wrong with the crazy glue, guys? What am I doing? Okay, so let's grab some of my washi tape. Oh, and something else you guys can do. If you've got stickers, you can also decorate. Just take a white piece of paper and decorate your own. That's perfectly doable too. You can use scrapbooking paper and then decorate it any way you want to. Either way, it's going to be pretty. And for me, I love the florals. So I always usually go with the florals, but that's not. Okay, my cat just knocked a bunch of stuff over. We discovered she has kitty vertigo, which is why she does that a lot. Because she's very unstable on her feet. And she had a really bad attack one night. We had no clue what was going on. Her eyes were completely fully dilated and bouncing in her little head. And ever since, she has had a terrible time just navigating the world, basically. really kind of sad. But the only thing you can do for it is treat with meclizine like they do, you know, regular normal people's. That's all you can do. But she has a hard time. It leaves them kind of in, one person described it to us as, it's like, I've never done this, so I'm not exactly sure what they're talking about, but it's like being on acid all the time. Your vision is just so wonky. The whole world around you looks really weird and strange. And that makes sense because she stalks everything. If anything's out of place that wasn't there, if you lay something on the table that wasn't there before, or something is in the floor that wasn't there before, it completely freaks her out. She sits there and stares at it and creeps up to it, and she startles very easily. So it's not been easy for her. And she's such a sweet kitty. But she's had a kind of a rough time. Oops. Look at me making a mess. Like I said, I'm trying to film around my tripod, guys, so you can get the best possible view that I can set up for you. And then just fold it over so it's nice and even. And I'm not going to do, you can go all the way around. As a matter of fact, you can do this before you even punch your holes, and that way punch your holes through the washi tape as well. And then, oops, I'm not going to laminate it. But if you do have a laminator, if you want to laminate it, that is perfectly fine. There we go. And she kind of looks good in there. She matches all the rest of the black. Yeah. There we go. So remember, if you want to use scrapbook paper, if you want to get cardstock, you can do that. That makes it, you know, a little bit more durable when you do that. I have cardstock that has print on it that's already decorated that I use sometimes. Or you can get blank cardstock and then decorate it yourself. Do whatever you want to with it. Embellishments, stickers, whatever. If you want to design your own on Canva or some other graphic design program, do that. The basic things you need is, you need a hole punch just to fit the planners that you have, be it a Happy Planner or an A5, whatever you've got. You have to have that hole punch, and you don't have to have it, but if you're like me, it helps a lot if you have a paper cutter, so that you can line things up a little bit better. I'm left-handed. If I have to use a pair of scissors, something's going to get butchered. It's just the way it is. So I prefer not to butcher everything, but that's how I do it. That's all you got to do. If you don't want to run out, I mean, there's beautiful ones on the market, but you can usually get a really nice pack of cardstock. Cardstock itself, I have found at Joann's for $5 that's printed already. Has a lot of different designs on it. Scrapbook paper, Michael's, I found it for the whole book of it for $5. Of course, the better quality you get, the better, you know, your outcome's going to be. But if you just have blank cardstock and you don't want to use embellishments, you don't want to decorate it yourself, you can get a cheap book of scrapbooking paper and then just cut that out, that and the cardstock together, and tape, glue, whatever you want to do, that onto the cardstock, or laminate it together. And that makes a really strong, nice divider that way too. So there's just, possibilities are endless. You just got to have the proper tools. And sometimes they can be expensive, but sometimes not. My paper cutter, this one, was under, I think it was about $11. And this is from Hobby Lobby, Agenda 52. I got it on sale. It was like $7. And it does A5, desk vats, A6, and pocket mini. So it does 4 different ones. So 4 different printers in one. Then of course, now the Mamba, the Happy Planner hole punch is expensive. It is way more expensive than what it actually should be, because it gets stuck a lot and you cannot, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. That you can put mats if you're using really good quality paper, maybe 2 pieces. If you're using cardstock, I don't suggest more than 1, because it jams, it gets stuck, it messes up, your thing. I think it's Arch from Staples have one. Unfortunately, it's like $50, but they say it is amazing, the quality that it does. So if anyone has the money they want to invest in that, I would definitely suggest you invest in that. It has the lever that goes up that you can just press the lever down, and then it punches out your holes, as to where literally with the Happy Planner one, you have to sit and squeeze it because it doesn't want to do it. So that's annoying. That's so annoying for me. But there's my Miss Kiki K, which, by the way, I have always gravitated toward the planners with colors and bright and beautiful. I'm loving this. I only use it for my medical stuff. I didn't want to walk into the doctor's office with my foo-foo stuff and look ridiculous, So I thought this gave me a little more credibility as a human. Which I know is ridiculous. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it does. But I just love it. It's just beautiful. It's soft. It's pebble leather, and it's just beautiful. Kiki K did a good one on that. I don't know if I've expressed my disappointment with their latest designs. I really don't like a lot of what they're coming out with these days. I wish they would do a little bit better, designs. And see, there. Oh, I wanted to show you guys one more thing. Whoops. Okay. That's my crazy light. Ugh. My faith planner. Check it out. This is the one I bought the other day. This was, I've got the planner itself, the faith planner, but this was the Happy Notes. It came with small blue, disc, and like 60 pages, I think is what you get with them. But I absolutely love the whole faith line that Happy Planner has this time. It's the most beautiful they have ever done, by far. I got the mini, I got the classic size, and then I got the Happy Notes. So I got 3 of them. I bought the rings. I got these off Amazon for $12. The Happy rings. And that, I thought it really matched the blue in this very, very well. And so, here she is. I also purchased another Happy Notes because they had everything 60% off, so. But it was the one with the girls on the front because I just love that cover. I think it's stinking cute. But I'm using this right now for my Bible journaling, along with, I have a couple of different things. I go back and forth a bit, but I set this one up for that. And see, Bible study. But I've been just doing my scripture writing in it past couple of days. This pretty color paper came out of the Happy Notes. That's from the little girls, the squad. You know what I'm talking about. Squad goals, that's what it is. So that was one. And this is one from today. So I used a lot of stickers, didn't do a lot of illustrations of myself. This time just did a little bit of lettering, but it's so pretty. And I labeled different sections. See, it says trust in the Lord, Proverbs 3:5, and then I have different colored paper throughout. I also have this that I am going to use. This works perfect for regular Bible study. If you're doing the kind of the inductive Bible study, the who, what, when, where, and then they always do a how as well. So who, what, when, where, and I think it's how. But, you write those things down about the book you're reading or the verse you're studying out of the book. You put details that you've pulled out, that you notice, the theme of the book, the characters that are the main characters in whatever it is you're studying, and then notes right there. So I was like, perfect. This is perfect for Bible study. Absolutely perfect. I actually like this better than actual Bible study sheets that I bought last time for their faith planner. I think that's just genius. This came out of my the other faith planner. That came out of the squad goals. This came out of this faith planner. My favorite. I just love this. This came out of the squad goals. This is just beautiful. And I'm going to do some gratitude journaling there. But I also went in and made, this one is one I made from the two-sided. I made this one myself out of scrapbook paper from Michaels. If anyone wonders what brain dump is, basically that's just a place to use however you want. Write down ideas, thoughts, doodle, just things like that. It's just whatever is on your brain, dump it on a piece of paper. As long as it's appropriate. Because some of us know some of the stuff that comes on in our brain is not appropriate. Unless I'm the only one that has that kind of brain. Okay, so brain dump there. Then I made another pretty folder. That one has nothing on the back. So see, you don't have to put it on the back. I also made this one. And I put a little tag on it that says Child of God. That's from Illustrated Faith. One of my viewers sent that to me. Several of them. And I just love them. Love them to pieces. And then this is a gratitude section. So I really like this. I got a huge pack of this. It's something new that Happy Planner came out with. And I think it may be exclusive to Joann's. But it came with like 100 sheets. And it's on a pad. And you just rip them out. And then hole punch them. And use them as you will. I love it though. Dates. Taking time for me. Daily check-ins. So you get to, are you feeling happy, normal, stressed, relaxed, decided, productive. Gives you a little face so that you can illustrate your emotion. Focus word. What I'm grateful for today. And then daily reflection. Which I use this as a prayer section. But you can use it like as a diary. Whatever you want to do. But that's where I write my prayer. And I've done one today already. But, oh, there she goes again. Love this. This is so pretty. It's so nice. I'm just very, very happy that the first couple of faith sticker books that Happy Planner did was just not pretty. It's not pretty at all. This one is what they've made to go with the faith collection. They've got this one. I'm sure they'll do a mini. But it's got beautiful colors in it. Very neutral, soft. Just beautiful stuff. I am so happy with this. And I hope they continue to put more into their faith line. Their last Happy Planner faith collection was very pretty too. I didn't get the planner, but I did get the Happy Notes with all the beautiful florals on it. I enjoyed that one too. The ones they made before that, I never saw any that I particularly cared for. So, but they've really stepped up their game. This one is just beautiful. All the gold foiling, rose gold in it and everything. Just love it. Well done, Happy Planner. Well done. All right, guys. That's pretty much it for today. Any questions, let me know. Ideas, thoughts, brain dump in my comments, please. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share me with someone that you think might enjoy me as well. I have all my information at the bottom. My Patreon if you'd like to support my ministry. Etsy shop if you'd like to check out some of the stuff that I have done. My email if you want to drop me a line. My post office if you want to do it the old-fashioned way and write a letter. Everything will be down there. All right, guys. I love you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining me and have a blessed day. Bye.